cars. Turned all them L's and twist to Mars. Ain't here to preach, just here to relate. She done fell in the past, now she shifting the fate. Every slip was set up for her next vibes. Not report you with a joke on the side. No filth, no fluff, just soul in the mix. Every story got a gem, every laugh got a fix. She where you at from heartbreak to hustle, from crying in the dark to finding the muscle. So if you watch it, better open your ears, cause the realest lessons come wrapped in them tears. Take heed to the message, you gon' feel this vibe. Real talk, no cut, just the truth and life. She been through the fire, now she see that flame. Life through the pain, but she still got game. Everyday life with a twist and a grin. Tears, truth, jumps where the hill begin. She break it down real, never play and pretend. Take heed to the message, lessons through the lens.
Good morning, everybody.
She said how it is, no sugar, no mess. Like toast you with love, but it's all on last. It's like uncut with a shot to grace. She the voice in your ear when the world's in your face. So laugh if you want, cry if you need. But one thing for sure, you gon' take heed. Cause she been through the mess, now she blessing the proud. With truth in the chest and the head still proud.
I can't get enough of that intro. Shout out to Corey Joe, 1000 Watts Radio, for having amazing content and for giving me an amazing intro. 1000 Watts Radio. Y'all get in here, like and subscribe to that brother channel. And while you in there, tell him, take heed tip, my baby. Okay? Now listen, y'all, we got some things to discuss this morning. Okay? We got some things to discuss this morning. I was being nosy on social media. Wait a minute. I'm going too fast. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abanga Anwa. It just means queen. Okay. Now let me get some act right. Good morning, Yorel. How are you, baby? Good morning, Stephen. Good morning, Green Beans. How are you? It's good to see you. Okay. And then I got Sunkiss. Sunkiss done already started. Sunkiss, thank you for the $1.99 super chat, baby. I greatly appreciate it. And since you did that, we gonna start right out the gate with this right here. We gonna start right out the gate. This to let you know this gonna be a day we gonna be acting a fool. This is to let you know right here from the beginning.
Hello? Oh, nah, look. I ain't forget shit you did, so why you hitting my phone? Oh, you changed. Oh, now you want to change since I'm gone. Now, if I block your number and delete you, I'm wrong. It was fuck me back then, okay, then that's what we on. I was all about you, but you steady fucked it up. You explored other options, I was trying to be enough. You thought the grass was greener, so you packed up and left, but you forgot. There ain't that many real ones left. So sit there in stupidity, cause you chose to get rid of me. You want us back together, gotta be kidding me. You made a bad decision, you gon' stand on it all. Now I'm getting off this phone and I'm blocking your calls. Goodbye.
Oh, that's nasty.
Hello?
Sunkiss, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. That's to let y'all know it's about to get nasty this morning. Not fresh nasty, but just accountability. You understand? We're not gonna do the fresh nasty today, okay? I wasn't going there, Green Beans. I wasn't going there. We're just going to act the fool with accountability this morning, okay? Now, the title of this foolery, okay, there's a brother who brought it to social media, so we're going to discuss, okay? Shout out to that brother. The brother said, now this is alleged, okay? The word on the street is, okay, if a woman acts like a child, she's married to a grown man. Let me repeat that one more time. The word on the street is, if a woman acts like a child, she is married to a grown man. And if she acts like a mother, she's married to a boy. Now, I'm going to share something with you. I don't know if this is true, okay? But if you always hear a woman constantly say she has to check with her husband, I got to check with my husband. I got to check with my husband. Like every time she turn around, I got to check with my husband. Baby, let me share something with you. If you call me a child for that, baby, I'm a child then, damn it. Okay? I'm a child then. Because if I gotta check with my husband before I do something, you understand, and you call me, oh, that's a woman that acts like a child, then I'm a child, damn it. I raise my hand. I'm one of those women who get in here and say, I gotta check with my husband. I gotta check with my husband. Okay? Now let's get into the meat of the conversation. Okay? Let's get into it. All right. Now, that's just the title. That's just the title. But I want y'all to listen to this video that I found on social media. Okay? I want us to discuss this video. Now, mind you, y'all remember we used to talk about the husband store. Okay, when I used to be on Black Man Unfiltered Content, we used to talk about the husband store. Okay, and this was just a metaphor that a content creator had brought up on social media. But Apple actually got a show like that, the husband store. Okay, and I saw a clip of it on YouTube. So we're going to talk about that clip real quick. 18, good morning. It's good to see you. How are you, my sister? Thank you for stopping in and rocking in. I appreciate you. So now I want y'all to hear what she said. This was something. I couldn't believe it. Okay, I couldn't believe it. I said, oh, I know this ain't real. But as I went to the comment section, I was like, oh, this is real. They got this on Apple TV. Somebody put like, no, this is real. This is on Apple TV. So this is the thing. If there was a wife store, the internet would be on fire. If it was a wife store, the internet would be on fire. Let's be clear. Hey, Brittany, what's up, baby? If there was a show called The Wife Store, the internet would be on fire. But it is okay to, I need a trade, okay? I need to bring him back to the store. Here's the warranty that you gave me when I first picked him up. And I want to show you the warranty so I can return him. So now the clerk asks, well, what was the problem? Let's let her explain what's the problem, okay? Let her explain. Let's get into the foolery. Here we go.
Reason?
Yes, ma'am. What's the reason for returning your husband?
From me. Just say it. You want something different from me.
Options are does not fit, manufacturing defect, arrived late, arrived damaged, not suitable.
Oh, just say not suitable. And if you need the, what's it called, the husband's warranty?
37 years of marriage.
37
I know it's done so, but still, that's quite an accomplishment, so congrats on that.
Thank you.
To my humble blue abode. How do you do? Hey, I just picked up, wow, a steal of a deal at the store. Is
At
it going
the
to be
store,
awkward?
the husband store.
No, come on, not awkward at all.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah, I didn't think so because, yeah, you're the one who returned him.
You returned him.
You returned him.
You returned him.
I picked him up.
I picked him up.
Oh, hi, Anu. What are you doing here?
I have just been doing some cleaning up at home and wanted to drop by this box of Expo clothing in case he needs it.
Well, that is just so nice of you.
It's quite heavy.
Oh.
Actually, I can come in and put it down if you like.
Yeah, no, he won't be needing that.
No?
No, oh no. I bought Vikas all new clothes.
Because.
Bobby,
Yeah,
everything okay?
looking good. Doesn't he look great? Yeah, you know what? I think that maybe we're not ready for unannounced
We're
visits
not ready
quite
for
yet.
unannounced
Excuse me.
visits
I think
yet.
that we just need a little more time for everyone to get used to this new normal.
The new
I knew you'd
normal.
agree. Bye-bye.
And what's the reason?
So this is, the catchphrase they used to say, another man's trash is another man's treasure, right? That's the old saying, right? So we're going to switch it around. Another woman's trash is another woman's treasure. Some of y'all get in here, and I know this is a scolding I'm giving. I know I'm starting trouble, but 37 years, I'm ready to take him to the husband store. I've been married to him 37 years. I'm ready to take him to the husband store. Here's his warranty. Okay? I'm not pleased with him anymore. So I want to bring him back. So then guess what happens? The neighbor, yes, the neighbor, who always been liking the husband in the first place, okay? But the husband ain't never do nothing, because remember, he's from the husband store, okay? He always been faithful to his wife. So now the neighbor finds out she takes him down to the husband store. What happened? The neighbor runs her ass down there to the husband store. She says, Bobby, because that's I guess that's the name of the woman or whatever. Oh, I went to the husband store and I got a steal. The old husband that's 37 years married. He gets out the car that was married to her. He gets out the car. She's looking out the window. She's surprised. She says, I got a steal on him. Oh my God. She said, I hope this is not awkward. And then she says, no, it's not. She said, well, remember, you gave him up. You gave him up. And you know what? I'm going to share something with you. This is how the second wife feels, This is how the old girlfriend, okay, when you give him up, when you give him up and then he ends up with another woman, I'm going to share something with you. Take heed, relish in that. I'm going to share with you why I relish in that. Because there was a woman whom my king dated for years. He dated her for years. He was in love with her. And she messed up. And I got him. She messed up and I got him. Baby, I want to say thank you. One day I hope to meet you and tell you thank you. Okay? I hope to meet you. It's a beautiful thing when the other one messes up and then he actually ends up in the right place. You know what I'm saying? He actually ends up in the right place. Ain't that messed up? So now, she's mad with the neighbor. She's mad with the neighbor. Okay? So she tries to go to the neighbor house and bring the old clothes that her husband used to wear. But he's the ex-husband now. That her ex-husband used to wear. Okay? So now the neighbor says, I don't think he's ready for unannounced visits. It's a little awkward. She said, I just want to bring him his clothes. She said, no. I had already bought him new clothes. The ex-husband came out with some stylish clothes on, baby. Okay? Now, mind you, he dressed like this. This show looked like it played in the 80s, okay? But the clothes, 80s clothes was hot. I don't care what y'all say. Don't be saying nothing. 80s clothes was hot. Don't get in here and say no foolery, okay? Some of y'all don't even know that decade. Don't get in here and say no foolery. 80 clothes was hot, okay? Now, she's looking at the husband because he looks different. He looks different. Some change clothes will change you, won't it? Some change clothes will change you, won't it? But you didn't want him. You didn't want him. You didn't want him. Shout out to the sisters who y'all give your husbands up. Yes. Shout out to y'all. Take heed, want to give you a hand clap. That's right. I want to be happy, damn it. That's right. Be happy, baby. That's right. I want to be happy. Let me give up my covering. I want to be happy. Hand clap for y'all asses. Yes. Yes, baby. Brittany, that's right. Hand clap, baby. Okay? That's right. To all the old girlfriends who call themselves dog walking, okay, good men, okay, want to give you a hand clap because they ended up with the right woman. Yes, yes, give you a hand clap. Yes, you didn't know what you had. Yes, yes, take heed, want to give you a hand clap. So now, when I saw this video, I immediately laughed so hard. My king said, why? I said, yes, this is funny, okay? Because this is so true. This is what y'all do. Now, let me share something with you. Whoever's in my chat right now and you're cursing, this is for adult conversation. That's why YouTube block your words. Okay? This is for adult conversation. If you don't like what the host is saying, scroll up, baby. Scroll up, baby. This is not for kindergartners, okay? If it bothers you, scroll up, baby. So now, the uncomfortable truth is that a lot of women nowadays, y'all do this foolery, okay? Y'all do this, okay? Because he may not do everything you want him to do. You don't do everything he wants you to do, okay? He's a human being. Some of y'all treat your husbands like trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm done with you. I'm done. I'm put you out in a corner. And then when another woman see him, and she say, baby, you might look nice in this outfit. Can I buy this outfit for you? I want to, see how you look in the outfit. And then all of a sudden your husband, your ex-husband start looking scrumptious. Yeah. He start looking scrumptious. A lot of y'all miss out because you listen to foolish women. Now, I don't know the real story of the Apple TV show, but more than likely, friends always help you come to the conclusion of destroying your marriage. Dr. Jazz, how are you? It's good to see you, sir. You understand? So women, your friends always help you come to that conclusion of destroying your marriage. I don't know if the neighbor told her, if you're tired, take him back to the husband's store. I don't know if the neighbor told him that. And then when she found out you took him to the husband's store, she ran down there and got that still. Ain't that crazy? She ran down there and got your ex-husband and dressed him differently. Let's play it again for the crowd in the back. This is for educational purposes. Let's for educational purposes, baby. Okay? For educational purposes, baby. Okay? Oh my God. Oh my God.
For your return today?
The reason?
Yes, ma'am. What's the reason for returning your husband?
From me. Just say it. You want something different from me.
Options are does not fit, manufacturing defect, arrived late, arrived damaged, not suitable.
Oh, just say not suitable.
Not suitable.
And if you need the husband's warranty?
37 years of marriage.
Husband warranty.
I know it's done so, but still, it's quite an accomplishment, so congrats on that.
Thank you.
To my humble blue abode. How you do? Hey, I just picked up, a steal of a deal at the store. Is it going to be awkward?
No, come on, not awkward at all.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah, I didn't think so because, you're the one who returned him. You returned him. I picked him up.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Anu. What are you doing here?
I have just been doing some
I got
cleaning up
some
at home
old clothes.
and wanted to drop by this box of Vicks old clothing in case he needs it.
Well, that is just so nice of you.
It's quite heavy.
Oh,
Actually, I can
quite
come in and
heavy.
put it down if you like.
yeah, no, he won't be needing that.
He don't need those clothes.
No, oh no. I bought Vikas all new
I
clothes.
bought him all new clothes.
Yes.
Bobby?
Yeah,
Bobby,
Everything okay?
everything's
looking
okay.
good. Doesn't he look great? Yeah, you know what? I think that maybe we're not ready for unannounced
We're not
visits
ready
quite
for
yet.
unannounced
Excuse me.
visits
I
yet.
think that we just need a little more time for
Yeah.
everyone to get used to this
Yeah.
new normal.
Yeah.
I know you'd agree. But
This new normal, I knew you would agree, okay? A lot of y'all who get in here and you go and say, I'm going to let my husband go because I want to be happy. And then what happens? He actually finds the woman that he's supposed to be with. All that time he was wasting time with you. He actually was supposed to find, the woman he's supposed to be with. He actually found her. Okay? And now you see him looking a little different. He's smiling. This husband right here that was replaced after 37 years, sent back to the husband's store, okay? Why was he happy with the neighbor? His whole face like lighted up, new clothes on, because why? The neighbor values him. A lot of y'all walk around here, you don't value your husband. You see him get dressed up, he looks nice. You don't even tell him, baby, you look scrumptious. You look scrumptious, baby. I like your outfit. You look nice. I tell my king all the time, baby, you look good, honey. You look good. A lot of y'all don't even give a compliment to your husband or anything, okay? Okay? A lot of y'all don't give compliments to your husband. Honey, you smell nice. I was kissing on my husband the other day. I'm always kissing on him. But anyway, I was kissing on him. I said, baby, you smell good. He said, I know. I said, I know you know. Don't get in here. Let's not start no trouble. I know you know. Okay? The uncomfortable truth is that a lot of y'all swear it's okay to replace him. And then when you see another woman come around him, and then eventually he winds up marrying her, what do? Now you get in here and tell him a whole sob story of why y'all needed to separate. And now you have come to the understanding that now you need him. So what do you become? Now he start messing around on the second wife and you become the side chick when you were the queen all the while. Then sometimes you get brothers that they say, F what you heard, okay? I'm not going to mess with you no more. It's done, it's done. Shout out to those brothers who say it's done, it's done. Because you threw me away like 2-day-old trash. A lot of y'all. And then y'all have these divorce parties. Y'all be excited and shit. Yeah, I got my divorce. I don't remember being that excited when I got divorced. And I got married when I was 19. And our marriage only lasts for 3 years. I was not excited. I was not excited. I remember leaving from Broad Street in Elizabeth, and I was crying my way home. And even though, and I'm not going to just blame him, it was both of our making while we got divorced. But that thing still hurted me. But yet and still, a lot of y'all have divorce parties, you excited. You round up all your girls, y'all have a beautiful dinner, everything, y'all at the club, shaking it fast and everything. You are excited, okay? You are excited. So now, let's get into some more foolery that I saw. That I saw. Yes, I saw it. That I saw on IG. Okay? So, a baby mama came to her baby daddy hotel. Okay? Baby daddy just got married. Baby daddy just got married. And somebody told the baby mama where the hotel was. Okay? They on a honeymoon. Okay? So low key, wherever she traveled to, she came there with her girls. And the girl was filming everything. One of her girls was filming everything. So now the wife comes to the door. She got a nice lingerie set on. She don't know that this heifer is there. Okay? She don't know this heifer is there. Okay? And I want y'all to hear how the baby mama thought you had rights. I want you to hear how the baby mama thought you had rights. Okay? Okay? 18, take heed to the message. The divorce party cake says, I do, I did, I'm done. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Now, shout out to 18 for that. So let's hear this. Let's hear what happened. Okay, here we go, y'all.
Yes, but I'm his woman now. You're the baby mama. You're the baby mama. You are the baby mama. Where is Terrence at? No, yes, but I'm his.
So now she's at this man. Now the caption at the top, this is they on a honeymoon. She's trying to bust through the door. Mind you, the wife is a big girl. The baby mom is a big girl too, so you know he like them ones that stick in the hips. Okay. So now the baby mama trying to bust in the door, and the wife said, just the devil is a liar. She pushed her head back outside that door. The devil is a liar. Okay. She said, I'll be damned, you get in here. Where's Terrence at? Where's Terrence at? Who cares? Who cares? You're not going to get in here. Not today. Brittany said, not today, Satan. Yes, you're not going to get in here. Not in my honeymoon hotel. Not today, Satan. Okay? Mushed her head real hard. And her big ass fell back. Okay? Now, listen to me. I don't clown big girls. I'm a big girl myself, okay? When I be talking about big back and also, I got a big back too, baby. I'm not, but some of y'all go too far. Some of y'all walruses go too far, okay? All right, let's be clear. Why would you show up? Let's understand this, because it's giving you need your ass whooped. Why is y'all go so far to go to a hotel where he's having his honeymoon? Okay? He's having his honeymoon. Okay? And so you go on the door. Bow, 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 bow. I want to see him, this and that. The wife says, you are the baby mama. I'm his woman now. I'm his woman now. She's calling his name like he's supposed to come to the door. So now she busts through the door. Mind you, the wife got a lingerie on. Okay? You know she ain't got nothing on. She got that lingerie on. She ain't got nothing to protect the breast or the behind or nothing. She mushed this heifer in the face. Bah! No, you won't. The devil is a liar. Okay? The devil is a liar. Okay? Let's play her one more time. This was so funny. Here we go.
Oh, yes, but I'm his woman now. You're the baby mama.
You're the baby
mama. You're the baby mama. You are the baby mama.
Where's Terrence? Where's Terrence? Where's Terrence at? Nobody care what you said, sis. Nobody care. You are at his. How did you know about the honeymoon? How did you know? How did you know where they were going for their honeymoon? Some family need to get checked. Some family needs to get checked, because that mean they told the family where they was going. Some family members need their ass checked for that, because how did the baby mama take her happy behind somewhere and try to bust up his, you know what I'm saying, the honeymoon, okay? The wife was not having it. She said, I'm his woman now. She was not having that. I'm his woman now. Shout out to the wife. That's right. Put those baby mamas in there, please. Okay? Now, I ain't lying. I ain't lying, y'all. I ain't lying. Okay, so now, next foolishness of the day. Okay? Next foolishness of the day. Now we just gonna get into random videos, okay? Y'all just gonna hear random videos right now, okay? Now, this is the Prophet of Kings. I want y'all to hear this, brother. Prophet of Kings, okay? Now, that other one video was, it just a baby mama drama or something like that. So this one is the Prophet of Kings. Listen to what he said. Here we go.
Amount of whores, and I'm gonna just say the amount of you dirty whores that jumped on the internet and championed and saluted and applauded a woman sleeping with somebody else while she's pregnant with somebody's child. They need to take all of you whores and put you on a deserted island, not named New York City, and drop a nuke on that moment. We have no leadership at the moment. The amount of...
That's nasty. Now, you know who he's talking about. Anybody remember who he's talking about? Anybody know? Put it in the chat if you know who he's talking about. The internet had went wild when a little secret had came to social media. Anybody know who he's talking about? Don't worry, I'm not going to wait for you. It was Cardi B. Alleged. Now, y'all remember when the whole scandal came to social media about Cardi B sleeping with somebody while she was pregnant with her husband baby. All the women on social media was like, yeah, girl, that's right. That's right. Do whatever you feel, this and that. And I'm going to share something with y'all. When I heard that story, it broke my heart because it made me remember an incident that happened in Elizabeth when I was, I think I was in my teens or something. Okay? So I remember when an incident happened like that with a brother who is an ex-military. And him and his brothers used to run like a certain part of Elizabeth. They were, slinging. He came home, couldn't find no job. He was slinging, Y'all know what I mean. Pharmacy products, him and his brothers, okay? But this man was ex-military, okay? His baby mama, okay? He had children before this woman, okay? 2 girls, twins, okay? But he started messing with a woman. I guess he fell in love with her or whatever. And they got into like a heated argument or something. Just a small heated argument. And so to pay him back, what she did is she went to go sleep with this brother. Uptown Elizabeth. I don't want to actually say the street. Uptown Elizabeth. And so what happened was she got in a heated argument and she went back and told her baby daddy what she did with one of those brothers, Uptown Elizabeth, okay? So what this man did, because he's ex-military and he was not in his right mind. So what he did, and he was hurt, she said, so-and-so nutted on your baby's head. That's what she told him. And I was saying, what would possess a woman to tell a man that another man had nutted on his baby head? Okay? I thought that was so crazy. Like, why would you say something like that to this man? That you clearly know he not in his right mind. Okay? You clearly know that. You know something is wrong. Okay? It's the audacity for me, baby. Yes, Brittany, the audacity. Tammy said, what the? Yes, honey. Okay? My dear, can you give him that meat over there? Throw it to him. Thank you so much, honey. That's why he crying. So, it was the audacity for me. Okay? So now, dump the water out. Dump the water out. And then carry it outside. Yeah? Dump the water out. Yeah. So it was the audacity for me, baby. So she went and told him this. So this man who is ex-military actually watched this guy for a couple days. Found out where this guy be at and all this. And who he hang with and stuff like that. Hiding in the bushes. Ex-military now. Okay? So now, he delete this guy. He delete this guy, y'all. When I say the execution style was something else. Do you hear me? Right now, this brother is in prison. Life in prison because she went and cheated on him because they got in an argument. She went and cheated on him with somebody else. Okay? With someone. And now, both of these men lost their life. One is in prison forever. And the other one is 6 feet under. Do you see the foolish decisions that a lot of y'all make? That you either send a brother to jail or he goes 6 feet under. And so that hurt me when I heard this story, because even when you hear this stuff about Carly B, okay, alleged, I don't want to get sued. When you hear this about Carly B and all y'all heifers was up in here clapping, that's right, get your shit on, y'all was telling these women and shit. Okay? Sea Breeze, how are you, honey? It's good to see you. I apologize, take heed. I pray that you are doing well today. I am doing well, thank you. So now, when I heard this foolery, y'all was all excited, and I was like, this shit could go left. Why is y'all happy that, you know, she pregnant and sleeping with somebody else that's not her husband? Okay? They not they not together. Okay? So, and I understand that Offset is doing nonsense. I understand that. I do. Don't get me wrong. I understand. But when we get in here and we want to talk about how men cheat, find out how it starts first. Before you pass judgment, find out how it starts. Most of us don't find out how it starts. We don't find out if it's coming from our side. Because it's the way we treat our husbands that make them want to think outside. Some of us treat our husbands, and I'm not saying Carly did this, but some of us treat our husband with no respect. When you hear Carly come to social media, she always calling this man this ninja this ninja that, this asshole this asshole that. She don't give a damn what she say about this man. But yet she got children with him. Yet she walked down the aisle, you know what I'm saying? She walked down the aisle to him. You understand? So when we get in here and we up there, you know, hoorahing her ass for doing that, she signed up for this foolery. And y'all saying, yeah, this good that, you know, she slept with another man and she pregnant with her husband baby, and you don't know how that makes a man feel. There are a lot of men who crash out because of their wives. There are a lot of men who crash out just because of a girlfriend. Do you know the man, our brothers, let's be clear, our brothers' minds, their minds are running 24 hours. They take on every weight of the world. Do you understand? They take on every weight of the world, stuff that women don't even think of. You understand? Stuff that women don't even think of. Take heed sometimes be in la la land, because my husband be taking on everything. I be in la la land. I just look around like I don't know what the hell. You know what I'm saying? When you be under a covering, your husband is taking all the lashings. He's taking all of the foolery. You understand? He's taking all of the nonsense that the world is giving him. And yet, my sisters from every color, you walking around in La La Land while he trying to figure out how he gonna pay these bills. When he trying to figure out how he going to dissect that check when he get paid. He trying to figure out how he putting money away just in case if something go wrong with the house. You understand? A lot of y'all don't give your husbands credit. Am I getting on y'all today? Is it too hard? I don't know. Anyway, I don't care. I don't care. Okay. Alex X, thank you, baby, for the 19-month membership. Take heed one. I greatly appreciate that, baby. We gonna pause for 1 minute. We gonna go and shout Alex out real quick, baby. Okay. Now, Alex, here we go, honey. I thought that this was funny right here, okay? I thought that this was funny. Here we go right here, honey. Mm-hmm.
Deal with a man who lived with his mama, but you'll deal with a man who lived with his wife? You
You said, Jesus be a fence. But you left the gate open for Jamal's trifling ass. You ain't depressed. You just mad God didn't let you be the main character in somebody else's husband's life. Jesus, fix it.
Jesus, fix it. I know it is. Okay, I know it is. Alex X, thank you, baby, for the 19-month membership. I greatly appreciate you, honey. So now let's get into the next foolery. So now let's understand when this brother broke this down on social media, I was like, he's right. And a lot of y'all women, he said he hoped they drop a nuke on that island, wherever they put all y'all women who was clapping for a woman cheating on her husband while she was pregnant. That was nasty. I don't know about the nuke thing, but I thought that was nasty. Okay. Now, now let's get into this. Okay, let's get into the next foolery. Okay, let's get into the next foolery of the day. Now, here we go. I'm going too slow. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay, now, just remember, this is some random shorts that we going through. Okay, so here's the next runner-up. Went to a singles. Now, what do that mean? Y'all keep going to those singles meetups, right? And those men are not showing up. But anyway, let's go. Let's hear what she got to say. Here we go.
It was singles mixer, and only women showed up.
Duh. Like, why? Okay, dudes who get women wouldn't go to a mixer because they already get women. They just exist and they get women.
Okay.
And then dudes who don't get no women, they're not gonna go to a rejection buffet. They already taking L's in the DMs and on the streets and everywhere else. Why would they go to a place just to possibly get rejected even more? They kind of taking
the
L's.
disrespect
So
for me.
it's pretty simple math of why dudes don't go. The dudes who are winning. They don't need to go. The ones that need to go, be like, nah, I'm good, because I already been losing.
Went to a singles mixer.
So this is the uncomfortable truth. Men are tired of y'all disrespecting them. And I'm going to share something with you. I don't blame them. They're tired. So these little mixers that y'all been doing, like, for singles and stuff like that, the men don't want to be there because the way the balloon popping show is going is making men look and say, oh, hell no, I'm not going to waste my time getting dressed up, okay, going there and getting rejected. I'd rather just continue through my day. And if a lady say hello to me and I say hello to her, and then we can, mix it up like that. I'd rather not go and get embarrassed in front of a whole bunch of people. You understand? Because this is the thing that always irked my nerve about the balloon popping show. Is that one of y'all will be fix. I'm going to say that wrong. I'm going to say that word wrong. One of y'all will go and zoom in on one thing that's something that y'all believe that's wrong with the man. One of y'all will say it. The rest of y'all will repeat the shit. I only seen a few women, not even a lot, but a few women who debunked that thing. One of the brothers that came on to the balloon popping show, okay, he was an engineer. Okay, he was an engineer. He said he liked what did he say he liked? I think he said he liked Marvel. Okay, he said he liked Marvel. Shout out to Marvel, damn it. Okay, he said he liked Marvel. Okay, all right. Some of y'all supposed to know what Marvel is. You supposed to know. Everybody in this chat right now, you supposed to know what Marvel is, okay? Anyway, I shouldn't have to go into detail, okay? So he said he liked Marvel. The women were like disgracing him because they was like, oh, you know, superhero things. You're not a baby. This and that. What kind of man are you? One sister was in there, and they asked her why she didn't pop her balloon. She said, "Cause I like Marvel too." I fell out. I fell out. Now, mind you, I love that sister when she said that. I said, the damn right. The damn right. Okay, shout out to DC Comics too. I said, the damn right. Okay, damn right. So now they get up to the front. You know how they go to the front with the host, okay? And she asked him, what is your ideal date? Okay, like if you went on the first date, what would you do? He said, I would take her to the park, put a nice quilt on the grass, and get, like, you know, we do like food and everything like that, some champagne with cherries, chocolate cherries, and we would just lay and just be under the moon and just talk all night. I fell the fuck out. I said, oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to drop that F-bomb. Okay. I fell out. I said, you're damn right. You're damn right. Some of y'all don't even know what laying in the park feel like. You're damn right. Okay? Some of y'all don't even know what laying in a park feel like on a quilt and watching the moon and just talking with some nice champagne, some cherries and chocolate and stuff like that. You know, cherries covered in chocolate and talking. Some of y'all don't even know how to do that. I thought that was beautiful. And all the women was like, yeah, you messed up. You messed up. You messed up. Yes, you messed up. Okay? He was a romantic. You messed up. Anybody who shout out to Marvel or DC. Anybody who rock with that right there, they already, you know, that's a catch. That's a catch. I don't care what nobody say. Okay? That's right there. That's right there. Okay? Y'all be getting in here, y'all just talk foolery. Okay? They all disqualify him because of that. But then when they heard about the first night he would do this with the woman, they all fell out. Yeah, yeah, And sometimes, you know, you miss your opportunity. Yeah. Some of y'all miss your opportunity. I'm an independent woman. Now, let's get to the next foolery of today. Yes, 18 said, that's so peaceful. Take heed to the message. You are on fire. Baby, I'm trying. Walker, how are you, honey? It's good to see you. Okay? Real relationships are very simple. I am. How are you? Let's continue. Okay? Now, check out what this sister said. Okay? This sister said, okay, her channel is called 410 Uncut. Okay, 410 Uncut. Listen to what she said. Here we go.
I listened to my husband one time, and I've been paying for it for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. We think we know everything. We don't. Listen to your man.
Hey, John.
Let your man lead. Don't fuck his money up, too. 3 weeks. The valuable thing I learned that all this bullshit is, regardless, always rock with my husband, no matter what. Wrong or right, rock with my motherfucking husband. We'll figure it out later. Because this has been a mess. A mess.
The thing is, and a lot of women who are married, we sleep on our husband foresight. A lot of us do. Take heed used to do that too back in the day. I would sleep on my husband foresight. Y'all remember the first 2 years I told you I gave my husband hell. Okay? So now I used to sleep on his foresight. I wouldn't listen to him. We'll be battling it out. You know what I'm saying? And he would tell me, when those chips fall, don't you say nothing to me. Because I see this is not going to work out. But when those chips fall, don't you say nothing to me. And I'll be quiet as a church mouse because I know I had messed up. Okay? And I'm going to share something with you. After I had said, I surrender all. Yes. After I said, I surrender all. Okay? I surrender all. Baby, I just been walking and minding my business. I surrender all. You understand? Because it can't be two captains to a ship. Some of y'all believe that. There's two captains to a ship. No, it's not. There can't be two captains to a ship. Okay? Because that means the ship gonna mess up. We gonna get in a shipwreck. She says she's been paying for it for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Okay? 3 weeks she been paying for it because she didn't listen to her husband. Let me share something with you. When you are under a covering, let's be clear. If any shit go down, he's the one that's responsible. He's the one that is responsible if any shit go down. She said 3 weeks she's been suffering. She said, listen, ladies, listen to your husband. That's a nervous laugh that she doing right there because she knows she messed up. She said, I've been paying for it for 3 weeks. That's a nervous laugh. Me and my king, the biggest arguments we used to have was always about money. Always about money. You want to know why? Because Take Heed, I know I told you I ain't good with money. Okay? Take Heed is not good with money. So what I would do is I would go, mind you, our accounts are linked. Okay? So I would go and take my little money, do whatever I want to do, and then not pay what I was supposed to pay. Okay? So that means my husband had to work harder to get up the money. But my husband was tired of arguing with me. And he said, how are you going to put that $750 back into the account? Mind you, y'all, I still don't remember how I spent $750, okay? But he said to me, how are you going to put that money back in the account? We had a heated argument. And so my representative came to the forefront. I was sitting on the bed in our house when we lived in Orange. I was sitting on the bed. And my representative came to the forefront. She said, you know what you're going to do? You're going to lose this man. That's what you're going to do. That's what's going to happen. I already see it. Okay, she told me, you're going to lose him. You know, she said, I worked my ass off for 6 months trying to get this man to love you. But I see now you going to mess this up, right? So I was like, bitch, please. She said, no, you going to mess this up. And when you lose him and go back to baby mama lane up the street around the corner, don't call me. I'm not going to come up here and be no representative for 6 months at all anymore. Okay? Everybody's going to know who you really are. That's what she said. She said, now, bitch, get your shit together. Okay? So now I sat on the bed and I said, I got a good husband. And then she in the background, she says, yes, bitch, you got a good husband. I said, I'm going to lose my husband. And she in the background talking about, you're going to lose him. You're going to lose him. And I'm going to watch and I'm going to laugh. That's what she told me. So then my husband came back in the room and he said to me, how are you going to put that $750 back into the account? I want to know. So I looked at him and I told him, I am so sorry. He turned around real fast. He said, what? I said, I'm so sorry. He said, He said, I broke you, huh? He said, are you broke now? Are you broken? Are you ready? And I said to him, yes, I'm ready to follow you. He said, oh, you are? I said, yes. He said, I want to know how you going to get that money back. I said, I'm going to go and work some double shifts and I'm going to get that money back. And I'm so sorry. I said, I'm ready to follow you now. Said that to my husband. And he looked at me. And my representative, she said, if I have to come back up to the front again and explain some shit to you, I'm going to immediately come out the gate. And I'm just going to curse you out. And I said to her, calm down, I got it now. Okay, I got it now. This is when you realize you got a good husband. I got it now. Okay, so now I'm just going into what the sister said right here. She said just like this, growing up, how are you? Reggie B, I see you. Kelly, how are you? Okay, you understand? Okay, Ahmed, I hope I'm saying your name right. How are you, honey? So she said for 3 weeks she's been suffering. She's been suffering because she didn't listen to her husband. Take heed. Do she do that shit now? Ask me, do I do that shit now? Take heed don't know nothing about being disobedient. I don't know nothing about being disobedient. I'm quick. I gotta ask my husband. I'm gonna ask my husband. No. I gotta ask my husband. I'm quick. I gotta ask my husband. Yeah. Now I know I'm gonna get some hate in the comment section after this live get dropped. I don't give two shits. I don't care. Now let's go to the next foolery of the day. Okay? Here's another one. So Dr. Cheyenne, shout out to Dr. Cheyenne, okay? Now they say she's a grass eater. Okay, now we want to say alleged. I don't want to get sued. But I want y'all to hear what she says on this podcast, okay? I want you to hear this, okay? We want to say alleged that she's eating grass, okay? All right, let's get into the foolery. Here we go. Shout out to the brother who grilled her. Here we go.
It was we need to find out about what's going on with her. She dating, single. What do that entail for a 42-year-old?
I'm dating,
but single.
enjoying my life. I have really good companions.
How many are you dating right now?
Good companions.
I'm not exclusively committed to anyone, but I have one guy that I have dated off and on for 5 years.
Got her.
We dated for 5 years off and on.
So you was his work for 5 years? You been his work? You still his work?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I know what's going on now. I'm about to, we don't take this sheep clothing off.
I have read the wolf teeth coming out. No, we
you
have
was somebody's work for 5 years.
We have been each other's companion for 5 years, and yeah, I have spent the block for 5 years, and it's the truth. And he doesn't like it. He's absolutely correct. He feels like I haven't provided.
Oh, your work.
We working together. Okay. We working together.
But you keeping him at bay. Or is he keeping you at bay?
He wants a relationship. He wants to be committed.
You just like the sex.
No.
Let's keep it 100. How you keep somebody for 5 years? That's like for real. You can't keep nobody at a distance for 5 years. I ain't never done no shit like that.
I am not vitamin D deficient.
No,
everything is good in that department.
No.
He wants a relationship.
She been kept him on the side until she figured out if it's something better. I see where this is going.
He just has some emotional maturity that he had to do. We're 9 years apart. He's 9 years younger than me. And so we both had to work through things, but he's had to work on his emotions and his intense insecurities around being in a relationship.
And you've been waiting on it. Like what's the problem? Why y'all not together?
Just because of that,
So you're waiting on that?
No, I'm not waiting on it. And I don't have him waiting.
So the D is good.
Oh.
Let's keep it. I mean, it's like, dude, let's keep it 100.
He put on his red pajamas and feel like he's supposed to get spicy tonight.
This is clear.
Oh my God.
I know her. She's from Long Beach. Don't try to come with the suit jacket, the boots. She's still and the glow. He's still from Long Beach. Not from Inglewood. I can see that.
I am from San Pedro, a small community in the city of Los Angeles.
I can see through all of that.
Yes, he has great qualities. He does well in all that he does with me. He just emotionally
That's what I asked you. I asked you about his job and all that.
So that is Paul Pierce. I hope I'm saying his name right. Okay. So that's his podcast. Okay. Now this is your woman king for all y'all who follow Dr. Cheyenne, this is your woman king. She been spinning the block with one guy for 5 years. She says she has a couple of people, you know, she messed with. She doesn't have one person that she, you know, is linked to, but she's giving y'all advice. So she's been spinning the block for 5 years with this one man. She said, I think she said, what, they're 9 years apart or 7 years apart. And she's saying he doesn't have maturity. Okay? But you're messing with him. And you're telling people high frequency, low frequency, this bullshit. Okay? Alleged. I don't want to get sued. But you out here telling women that they supposed to expect all these things, but yet you still spinning a block with allegedly a Pookie or Rere. Okay? Allegedly. And because the D is good, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to share something with you. When the D is good, baby, you'll do everything. You understand? When the D is good, yes, we want to say alleged. Thank you, 18. When the D is good, baby, you're going to do everything. You're going to climb mountains. You're going to swim across oceans. Okay? You're going to go through the Sahara Desert, okay? When the D is good, you're going to do everything that you need to do to continue to get the D, okay? Okay, let's be clear. Let's be clear. And so you have been spinning the block for 5 years, okay? Okay? You've been spinning the block for 5 years. Hey, Shay, good morning, baby. You've been spinning the block for 5 years, baby. And you giving advice to women about knowing your worth. Do you not know your worth after 5 years spinning the block, baby? You don't know your worth after 5 years of spinning the block, baby? But you giving advice to all these women. Stephen, it's the audacity for me, Stephen. Stephen, it's the audacity for me, Stephen. 18, it's the audacity for me, 18. Shay, it's the audacity for me, baby. Okay? So you don't know. You don't know that this sound crazy? You giving these women advice and you ain't got your ducks in a row. It's the audacity for me. Yes, it's the audacity. You don't even have your ducks in a row and you trying to give advice to women about men. And allegedly you eat grass. This is why I always tell y'all, when y'all see women that come on social media and they bash men all the time, when y'all see women who get on social media and they bash men all the time, when y'all see women that get on social media and they bash men all the time, this is what they doing right here. Shout out to Tasha K, because I had saw something on her page yesterday, and she was talking about Dr. Cheyenne. And she was saying, when the shit hits the fan that y'all find out the truth about Dr. Cheyenne, you know what I'm saying? Don't be disappointed. Now I'm going to share something with you. This is just take on this whole thing. Just my take. When I always hear women bash men constantly, their content, they always coming for men. Yes. I immediately know that she eat cat. I immediately know. Once you hear a woman that bash men constantly on every video they got, I immediately know they eat cat. They can't stand men. I immediately know that. So that's why when I see content creators do that, I just scroll past them because I'm not one of those that dislike men. So I just scroll past them and I already know, yeah, baby, you eat cat. You eating cat, baby. You eating cat. Red Lipstick Vibe, thank you, baby, for the $2 super chat. I greatly appreciate you for taking time to donate to the channel this morning. Thank you so much. Guys, I need y'all to like and subscribe to Red Lipstick Vibe, where the content is always fire, baby, and educational, honey. And baby, don't forget she a dog walk you now. She a dog walk you. Y'all get in here and like and subscribe to this sister amazing content. And while you in there, tell them, take heed shit, my baby. Okay? Now we gonna get in here and acknowledge the super chat from Red Lipstick Vibe, baby. We gonna get in here and let it be known, okay? We gonna get in here, okay? And let it be known. Here we go, baby. Here we go.
Now, a minimum 5-year sentence for any woman to tell their man that they don't know what they want to eat when it's time to get dinner.
One more time for the crowd in the back, baby.
Now, a minimum 5-year sentence for any woman to tell their man that they don't know what they want to eat when it's time to get dinner.
He said a minimum of 5 years if you don't tell your husband what you want to eat before he get dinner. Okay? Shout out to Red Lipstick Vibe for the $2 super chat. So now, like I told y'all, okay? Now, like I told y'all, when you see women like this on social media, I want you to understand that it's those women that eat cat. Okay? It's those women that eat cat. Now, somebody came to the comment section and said, sis, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now, sis. Wait a minute now, sis. How dare you, sis? So if the men get in here and they be bashing women, what that mean about the men? Okay? What that mean about the men? First of all, let me share something with you, my sisters, okay? Let me share something with you. Let's be clear. You can tell a man that like other men. Let's be clear. You see his face light up. When you see other men that come in the room and they look good and you see the man face light up, you can tell he like men. You can tell. Let's be clear. Okay? Did y'all see how that time, and I ain't throwing no rocks at nobody, but y'all see how that time when what's his name? Let me remember. TD Jakes. Y'all remember when TD Jakes, now this is alleged. Don't nobody come sue me. Y'all remember that time when TD Jakes was watching the security guard break out on stage? All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. Y'all remember, right? Okay? Y'all remember, right? When he bust out, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies and shit was doing that, y'all. And y'all seen how TD Jakes was smiling from ear to ear. Why would a man smiling at another man that is all the single ladies, all the single ladies, and they see that? A straight man will look at him and say, why is he doing that? What is that? What is that for? You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't even be smiling. He'd be like, what is that for? Why is he doing that? Why are you dancing like that? Now, alleged. Okay, alleged. Okay. Now, Red Lipstick Vibe said licking lips. Okay. Yes, honey. Now, let's get into the next. Remember, we just going through videos and we dissecting a little something. I'm just adding my little spin on it. Okay, here we go. Check this out. What happened here? Check this out.
If God didn't want women to be cooking, he wouldn't have put milk and eggs in their body.
Did you lose your shit this morning?
What the fuck am I doing?
Baby, you know why most men are such impressive cooks?
Why?
Because with just 2 eggs and a sausage, they can fill a belly for 9 months.
It's the one and only.
That's wrong. That's wrong. Take Heed does not condone stuff like that. I'm lying. I do. It was funny. Anyway, now let's get to the next one. Okay. Let's get to the next one. Okay. Now, my main event topic is coming up later, but I want us to get into the rest. I want y'all to hear this dissection of Mr. 212. I want y'all to hear this. He said this so plain and simple, but the woman still didn't get it. Check this out right here.
Give me your can.
Why? Thank you.
No, just hand it here. Now hand it to Jen. Now Jen, hand the can back to her. And hand it to me one more time, and I'm gonna hand it to you. Now take a sip.
It tastes the same.
Wait, take a sip. Okay?
Now-
Hey, listen. The contents and the inside taste the same. Now, what if I stick my finger in it and have? But wait, pause.
I wouldn't
What if I
drink it.
stick my finger in it? Have Angelito, our producer, stick his finger in it. Have Jen stick her finger in it. Do you think it'll taste the same? Would you want to drink it?
No.
That is the difference between when a man cheats and when a woman cheats. You can wipe the can off, but if I stuck my finger in here and she stuck her finger in here, then you wouldn't want it. Can you hand me your can?
Now, I know that rolled over some of y'all heads, and some of y'all didn't catch it. But he's trying to tell you the difference of when a man go out and be a whore and when a woman go out and be a whore. Okay? He's trying to tell you the difference. Okay? Because, excuse me, when a woman go out and be a whore, there's mileage on that bajayjay. Okay? There's mileage on that bajayjay. Do you know how much work men have to do on that bajayjay just to release and get her to release? That's some break backing work. Some of y'all women who believe that, oh, this brother is a 2-minute, 3-minute brother, 4-minute brother. I watched a woman say, can no man come to me and be like 15 minutes and that's it? Do you know what 15 minutes entail? Do you know what 3 minutes entail for a man to lay the smack down on a woman? You know what I'm talking about, in the bedroom. Do you know how much humping and lifting he got to do to get a woman there? Okay? A lot of y'all ain't got no respect. She said 15 minutes won't do. 20 minutes won't do. An hour won't do. I said, who is screwing who? Who is screwing who? What kind of... This is not a rose. This is not a rose. Will y'all be in here for like an hour with the rose, going back to back with the rose? This is a human being. Okay? He's doing his best, backshotting you, doing everything you want him to do. And so you telling me that, oh, if he don't give me 15 minutes is a lot. Do you know what that entails? How a man has to, this is, you know what he's doing? You know, this is exercise. This is exercise. Do you know what that entails? Some of y'all women don't even understand, because you want to know why? You're laying there. You're laying there. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. And he always tell you, lift your bottom. Lift your bottom. Get into the motion. Okay? Some of y'all had a whole reel that an older woman was telling some young, it was a reel a couple weeks ago, that an older woman was telling a young man, you got to move your bottom. You got to move with me. She said, you got to F me back. Some of y'all women don't know how to F him back. That's why you talking about, I need 20, 25, 30 minutes, an hour, because you don't know how to screw back. Yes. It's exercise for a man to get on you. Okay? Move your bottom. Okay? As old as Takey is, she knows you're supposed to move your bottom. Okay? Now, let's get to the next one. Okay? Let's get to the next foolery of the day. Now, this one here, I want to share something with you. I'm not Muslim, but I love Minister Louis Farrakhan. I love the way he speaks. I'm not Muslim. No, I'm not. But I love the way this man speaks. He speaks with so much logic. It's not even funny. And I'm not Muslim, but I love the way he speaks and how he land things down and he make it straight and simple. Check out what he said. Here we go.
My brother, Tavis, held up two papers. One, a letter from the leader of the Republican National Committee, one from the leader of the Democratic National Committee. These were words from persons who are a part of the liars, the deceivers, who have promised us. And what I said in my few minutes you're not dealing with the real powers. That man can give you a promise that he can't fulfill because there are powers behind him that can undermine anything that he says. Go to the White House and get a promise from the president. He's not the power in America. He's a front man for power. So when you don't know who you're dealing with, you take the lies and deceit of these people into your heart. I am telling you, Black America, don't you believe the false promises of your former slave masters and their children. And that's why the Bible says we war not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers and the rulers of the darkness of this world and spiritual wickedness that is in high places. And none of us are sitting down with those boys that pull those strings. So any promise made by anyone else, don't pay it any mind.
Amen to that one. Amen to that one. A lot of y'all, we gonna get on something serious and then we're gonna go back to the foolery, okay? A lot of y'all is upset with President Trump because they didn't release anything about the Epstein files, right? I had already knew they wasn't gonna do that because that don't sound right. They wasn't gonna do that. All that evil stuff that we heard about with the Epstein files, they wasn't going to release that because you want to know why? There's too many big fishes that have been doing it. It's too many big people that we don't even know who they are because you never see them on social media. But it was too many big fishes that was doing that mess on Epstein Island. So he couldn't go and disgrace all of those people because he needs those people. Money moves around those people. So the evil stuff that they were doing will continue to get sealed because what happened? They said there was no files. There was no files. We don't have anything on Epstein. But let's be clear. Anytime you travel on a plane, right? There will always be a manifest. Even on a private plane, there will always be a manifest. That has always been. So if anything happened, they know who was on the plane. Okay, that's been since the beginning of time. Let's be clear. Okay, not the beginning of time, but you know what I mean. When we actually started flying, they had to have a manifest if anything happened to anybody. Okay, so now all of a sudden you're gonna tell me there's nothing. There's no manifest. There's nothing that says who was on those planes because those were the big fishes. Those were the movers and shakers that make money move in the United States, that make money move around the world. So when this whole thing stopped, okay, and he told Pat to come out here and say there's nothing, and Pat was bragging that we got something, and then she turned around and said we don't have nothing. I immediately knew they wasn't going to do it. I knew from the beginning they wasn't going to do it because they had too many big fishes that went to this island and was doing nonsense. And y'all mad with him. He only did it because he just because you the president don't mean that you are superior. I just want to, let's understand this. Just because you the president don't mean you move and shake everything that happens around the world. No. There's people who got more money than you. There's people that handle shit more than you. Do you understand? Let's be clear. He is just the candy, the eye candy. I had said this when Obama was in the White House. He's just the eye candy. Any president that get in here is just the eye candy. The mover and shakers are the ones that are behind. The nonsense that those people have done, if they really got out and told that story, the world would shake. Do you know how many people they would have to take down? The world would shake. The sad part is some people really believe that doing stuff to kids makes sense, y'all. And may God punish every last one of them. I kid you not. May God punish every last one of them who think it's all right to do things to kids. Now, that's just some real, we clock that T right there. Now, let's get back to the foolery. So now, this is from the Deli Wrap-Up crew, okay? And Ace Metaphor is there, okay? Check out what Ace said. Here we go.
Heterosexual men don't like women for real. They like women sexually, but they don't like women. They're not attracted to what a woman is outside of her sexual organs.
Don't be the dummy that take 30 years to figure out that these men don't like women, they like coochie.
A lot of women don't take the time to develop personality, in my opinion. It's like all they have to offer is a sexual favor. When men ask women outside of your beauty, outside of this, outside of that, they don't even know the answer to it. So how would you expect a man to see you outside of something that if that's all you think you possess?
A lot of heterosexual men don't.
Do you believe that? Sometimes I'll tell you something. Sometimes we like to come to social media because, you know, sound bites sound good. Okay? Sometimes it sound good. Okay? Okay? That's what I wanna, you know, say that to you. Sometimes we come to social media because, you know, the sound bite, it sounds good, right? So, do you believe that? Let's play it one more time.
Heterosexual men don't like women for real. They like women sexually, but they don't like women. They're not attracted to what a woman is outside of her sexual organs.
Do you believe that? Now, I saw something in the chat earlier, and let me see if I can still find it. Okay, let me see. Okay. Sis, I have to disagree. Sex is not just the act. It is an experience. If he knows what he's doing, 15 minutes can be a mixture of sex acts. Now, I'm going to share something with you. Okay. Let's be clear. We're going to go back to that. We're going to talk about this. Let's be clear. She's saying 15 minutes of humping. That's what she's saying. So when you doing the horizontal boogie, let's be clear, foreplay needs to be in there, okay? Foreplay needs to be in there, okay? She talking about 15 minutes of back shots, and I'm going to share something with you. If the woman mind initially is not there, you're going to have a problem. So you have to bring her mind there. How do you bring her mind there? She has to want to bring her mind there. Most women will tell you they've been married to their husband for years and they haven't had an orgasm. You know whose fault is that? Whose fault you think that is? Whose fault you think that is that the woman has not had an orgasm? Whose fault you think that is? And in the woman's mind, if you play in her mind long enough, the body will follow. If you play in her mind long enough, the body will follow. A man can talk to a woman on the phone and make her come. He can. He can. If he can play in her mind, the body will follow. So when it comes to us doing anything sexually, right? If you get in our mind first, that pussy gonna be wet by the time he ready to hit for round one. Okay? Now, let's get back to the foolery. So now he said that heterosexual men don't like women. Do you believe that's true? Do you believe that's true? Okay. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also donate to the page as well. Okay. All right. I only see 66 people that like the content. Now for the 66, baby, thank you. Thank you for the 66. The rest of y'all, no respect. No respect. I'm ashamed of you and you still watching me. I'm ashamed. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. I'm ashamed of you. I'm ashamed of you. Yes, hit that like button. Be nice. Be nice. Hit that like button. Okay? I'm ashamed. Derek, thank you, baby, for the 22-month membership. Some of these women minds are still trapped. I'm tired of Derek. Shout out to Derek. Okay? Shout out to Derek. Okay? Shout out to Derek for the 22-month membership. Now, somebody said, behave yourself. Now, listen, that means you must be new to my channel because I do not behave myself. I don't even know. Now, somebody said you the new church on Sunday. God forbid. Don't say that. Don't say that. Oh, God. Okay, Derek said, I've been ninja watching. Okay, you said I'm very new, very new. Yes, baby, I'm fresh. I'm fresh. I'm sorry. If you got virgin ears, baby, scroll up, okay? Scroll up. I don't want to offend nobody. Now, let's get in here and honor Derek 22-month membership. Then we going to discuss, do heterosexual men, they dislike women? Okay, do they hate women? We going to discuss that. Okay, Derek, here you go for the 22-month membership, baby. Here we go.
Hello? Oh, nah. Look,
Wait a
I ain't
minute.
forget shit you did, so why you hitting my phone? Oh, you changed. Oh, now you want to change since I'm gone.
What he
Now,
say?
if I block your number and delete you, I'm
He
wrong.
said, I'll
It was
block that
phony back
number.
then, okay, then that's what we on. I was all about you, but you steady fucked it up. You explored other options, I was trying to be enough.
What?
You thought the grass was greener, so you packed up
He
and
said
left,
you
but you
thought that
forgot.
grass
There
was
ain't that many
greener.
real ones left.
Ooh.
So sit there in stupidity, cause you chose to get rid of me. You want us back together, gotta be kidding me. You made a bad decision, you gon' stand on it all. Now I'm getting off this phone and I'm blocking your calls. Goodbye.
He said, I'm blocking those calls. I don't have time. Derek, thank you for the 22-month membership. I appreciate you, honey. So now, let's get back to the foolery. Okay, Ace Metaphor had said that. He said heterosexual men don't like women. Now I'm going to share something with you. I beg to differ. Yeah. I really do. I beg to differ. That's just me. Now, y'all might disagree, but I beg to differ. Okay? I beg to differ. I don't believe that heterosexual men hate women. I don't see it. Am I wrong growing up? Am I wrong? Green beans, am I wrong? Steven, am I wrong? Walker, am I wrong? Okay. Derek, am I wrong? Do men, do they hate women? Good morning, Underrated Darkness. Guys, when y'all get time, please like and subscribe to Underrated Darkness. This brother content is always fire. Y'all get in there and like and subscribe to his channel. And while you're there, tell him take heed to me, baby. Okay? All right? Okay, so now Shay says something really good. Shay is a troublemaker. Shay is a troublemaker. Okay, Mr. Contractor, please come get your wife. Shay is a troublemaker. Shay said they hate bitches. Now Shay is somebody get Shay husband. Okay, somebody get Shay husband. Mr. Contractor, if you can hear me, please come get your wife. Okay, okay. She said no, they hate bitches. Okay. So now, Shay laughing. So now, that's what Shay, I'm with you. It's not that men don't hate women. They hate bitches. Y'all ones that be screaming in their face and getting indignant and curse them out for no reason. Y'all be laying hands on them and knowing they can't hit you back. They hate bitches. Yes. So Ace Metaphor is one of those brothers. Let's do alleged. Ace Metaphor is one of those brothers who he get in there and he's so kissing because you know what? Because Ace Metaphor like to get that pussy. So if he get in there, this is alleged. If he get in there, he's always so nice and sweet. He's one of those brothers that'll knock you down and then the next day he don't know you. Yeah. Oh, it's always one. It's always one. Okay. Am I mad at him for the way he break down his content? I'm not mad at him. Because whoever sleep with him, you deserve to get played. That's what, it is what it is. A man that tell you that everything that you do is right, he work for the devil. A man that get in here and tell you that you done everything right, he work for the devil. Yes, he work for the devil. A man that get in here and correct you, he's one of God's sons. That's a man that get in here and correct you. Okay, that y'all be like, oh, he's a narcissist. He act like he my daddy. That's God's son. That's right. That's right. I said what I said. A man that get in there and correct that behind, you hear me, and give you corrections, and he want to know where you at and where you spending your time at. You understand like that, or who you be around and this and that. That's God's son. That's one of God's sons. Okay, but the one who just girl, you know what? He just agreed with everything. That's right. That's right. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's right. You gotta be independent, sis. You gotta be independent. That's the same one that'll screw you in the back alley. And then when he's done and got that nut clarity, he walk away from you like he don't know what happened. Yeah, that's the devil's child right there. Any man who get in there, he agree everything with what a woman do. He agree with everything. That's the devil's child. Yes, I'm sorry. Okay? Okay? I'm just saying. Now, okay? Now, I want to share this with you. I see I says, unfortunately, it's the bees that are getting knocked up all the time. The God-fearing, educated, take of herself woman struggle to find a man. The God-fearing, educated, take of herself woman struggles to find a mate. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to have to agree to disagree, We're going to have to agree to disagree. Yeah, we'll have to agree to disagree. All right. I'm just take care of herself. Thank you, 18. We'll have to agree to disagree. Because the God-fearing women that are in the church are baby mamas. How do we explain that? The God-fearing women that are in the church are baby mamas. How do we explain that one? Yep. Yep. Also, too, how do we explain that 80% of women in our culture are baby mamas? Okay. And only 40% of black men are baby fathers. It should be equal, right? So I beg to differ. The smart and educated ones are being baby mamas too. Ebony K is a witness. Look at that. She's a witness to the foolery, okay? She turn around and want to be a baby mama, but she educated. There's a lot of educated women who turn around and be baby mamas. And they God-fearing too. I think it's just the lack of us taking accountability. So we'll get in there and be like, I'm smart and educated and I got that PhD. Can't no man fool me. There's a difference between being street smart and being educated. I'm just saying, there's a difference. But thank you for your opinion. Yeah, we have to agree to disagree. Now, let's get to the next one. Here we go, okay? Now, I don't really drop Mr. Let Go content. I don't really do that. I think I had done it like maybe 2 times on our channel so far. But this is another time I saw this and I was like, oh, this is okay. This is okay. Here we go.
Men like women anymore. I don't think that they value us like they used to.
I need to say this because there's an issue and I'm sick of it. A lot of you women get mad at men and say that men...
Now, let's replay it one more time. I just want y'all to hear her. Here we go.
I don't think men like women anymore. I don't think that they value us like they used to.
I need to say this because...
I don't think men like women anymore. They don't value us like they used to. Why do you think that is? Because if you tell men all the time that they ain't shit, they ain't gonna never be shit, they never was shit, they ain't never have shit, are they supposed to stay? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you bash me all the time, am I supposed to stay? You know what I'm saying? If you mistreat me all the time, am I supposed to still stay in your presence? Not saying all our sisters do this, because it's the two front rows of our community that do the most drama. You know what I'm saying? The rest of us just live our lives and mind our business. But when we get out here on social media, all you hear is women bashing men all the time. And then you got men bashing women too. Okay? Then you got brothers who get in here and do corrections, and you got sisters who get in here and do corrections. It's all over social media. Okay? But the thing is that it's the disrespect for me. We're the only race of women that come and tell all our brothers' business. We're the only group of women that come to social media and tell all our brothers' business. So we may run into a few men that we dated and they were not men of substance, right? So now we'll come to social media and say all black men ain't shit. Mind you, it's just a group of men you was screwing that ain't shit. And what did Take Heed always say to y'all? If you get in here and say that men ain't shit and they ain't gonna never be shit and they never was shit and they never had shit, baby, that's you. You ain't shit woman. That's why you keep attracting those type of men. Because there's work inside that you need to get done. And you haven't done it. This is why you keep attracting these ain't shit men, like you said. We have to do better. You understand? We have to do better. You have to, thank you, my dear, for subscribing. You have to do better. You understand? It's a change that needs to be done in you. Men are not chasing women anymore because they're tired. They're tired. Men, the most dangerous thing that men have started to learn, because they weren't taught by their mama. They weren't taught by their grandmama and all of them. They weren't taught, they weren't taught. Even the men of old, they weren't taught. That's why the men of old believed in that happy wife, happy life nonsense, okay? But now, men are learning to what? Love themselves. Men are learning to love themselves. This is the worstest thing that has happened to our world, is that men learn to love themselves. They learn that I'm not just supposed to take care of my family and then die. You know what I'm saying? They learned that. That's the worstest thing in the world that they learn. So now women are not able to do any foolery to them anymore. They're starting to love themselves. Okay? This was the worstest thing that men have learned, is to love themselves. For them to say, I'm not just supposed to work all my life and die. I'm not supposed to just work and take care of my family and die. I'm supposed to be loved too. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know who taught them that they have to love themselves. I don't know who taught them that they are, do I say it? I don't know who taught them that they are amazing. I don't know who taught them that. But they are looking at it that they're tired. Shout out to all the brothers who said they're tired. Shout out to all the brothers that said, I am worthy to be loved. Shout out to all those brothers. They said, I'm tired. Okay? They said, I'm not taking no more shit. Okay? I'm not taking no more shit. A lot of y'all women said, I'm the table. And the men came out and said, no, baby. I'm the table. You came to dress the table. Shout out to Ricky Williams, because Ricky gave me that metaphor. I heard him say it a long time ago, and I still rock with that metaphor. The man is the table. And my sister, you came to dress that table. I love that. I told Ricky, I said, Ricky, I got to use that. Shout out to Ricky Williams for always having amazing content. I said, that's right. I got to dress my table. My king is the table. I got to dress my table. Put a nice layout on the table. Make the table sparkle, baby. Even the metaphor when we talk about, now this is not a metaphor, this is actually in the Bible. But when we talk about, oh, I am, we back in the day we would say, oh, the man is the head, but I'm the neck. And I turn, and wherever my neck turn is where the head turn. But guess what, my sister? You actually are not none of the part of the body of the man. See, we've been lied to. You are not even any, you're not none of any part of the man's body. You're not. You know what you are? You are the crown that resides on his head. That's what you are. Now, did I say you make him a king? Nope. I didn't say you made him a king because he was a king from birth already. Now, it depends on what he'll do with that kingship as he gets older. But the crown that resides on your husband's head, it can either be a beautiful sparkling crown, or it could be one of those dirty ones that you get from, the sewer or something like that. Charlie, baby, how are you, baby? How are you, honey? It's good to see you. Okay? So now you can either be the crown that they get from the sewer, that get on your husband's head. That's the ones that is indignant. Those wives are indignant, okay? Or you can be the crown that's shiny and sparkle when the sun hit it, baby. That's the wife that is obedient to her husband. Which crown are you, my sister? Which crown are you, my sister? Now I know I did it a little ghetto, but y'all know what I mean, okay? Now, I want you to hear this. This brother is from Memphis, okay? And he said this. I love this. I said, oh no, I gotta play this brother right here. Check out what he said.
It just came to mind real quick. God put it on my heart for me to share it. And I ain't gonna hold you. But let me tell you something now. I'm a man that got 5 children, and I done been in my kids' life all their life. I ain't never been no thug, deadbeat ass nigga in and out of prison, or none of that shit. I've been in my kids' life all their motherfucking life. I'm talking about I'm going to the doctor's appointments, I'm getting up in the middle of the night to check their temperature, I'm feeding them, I'm clothing them, I'm washing their clothes, I'm paying their bills, I'm feeding them, I'm taking them to the parks, and everything that you're supposed to do as a father, as a parent, period. I done did that and I done that. You understand me? So when I tell you this, goddammit, I'm telling you from experience because I know. I know a lot of y'all know too. Don't put your all into no motherfucking child you got. Don't put your all into no motherfucking body you know. You gotta save a little bit of that shit for yourself. You gotta save a little bit of something for yourself. I'm telling you something now. These kids grow up and they give you their ass to kiss. These kids grow up and they don't give you the same type of attention, the same type of love, the same type of affection that you gave them all their fucking life. So if you think you finna spoil your child and get them all the expensive gifts and take them around the world and treat them like God, don't expect that shit when them kids get 18, 19, 20, 21 years old. These kids today are fucking new. When I say they new, they brand motherfucking new. And they don't care about none of that shit. So at the end of the day, take care of your kids, love your kids, appreciate your kids, but don't give them everything you got. Because you give them everything you got, you ain't gonna have shit left from yourself and leave your fucking ass.
Now, I know a lot of y'all gonna say, take heed, how dare you, okay? But I wanna share something with you. This is for the women, y'all wives, who you put your husband on the back burner and you take care of all the kids and you act like you don't have no time for your husband. Let's be clear, okay? Now, remember, I told y'all we going into the skits. We doing these skits and stuff. We listening to these reels, and so we dissecting each reel, okay? So we going to get to the main event. Give me a minute, okay? Now, the uncomfortable truth is that if you put your all into all these kids that's in the house, you understand? When these kids leave and go off to college, because remember, they got to live their life. When they leave the house, it's only you and your husband. So if you never took time to be with him when those kids were young, be advised when these kids get grown and they leave the house. Okay? One more time, please. Thank you, Corey Joe. I appreciate you, baby, for the $2 super chat. I thank you so much, baby. I want y'all to be advised, okay? Is that when these kids get big and they go and live and go off to the college and everything like that, be advised it's only you and your husband in that house. You and him are strangers. Because what have you been doing? You have been taking care of the kids, catering to their needs. And when daddy was around, you act like you didn't know who daddy was. So now daddy has learned to cope with it. And now the kids is gone and you and him can't stand each other. Let me share something with you. Never let that be my portion. Never let that be my portion. And Yahshua's name, never let that be my portion. I do not want to be enemies with my king when these kids leave. Baby, I want to be doing nonsense in this house when these kids leave. I want to advise the kids when y'all leave, make sure you call me and daddy before you come to our house. If you got spare keys, do not just come in the house, okay? Because I don't know what I'm doing with your father. Don't come and just get in the house, okay? Don't get in the house. Don't drive on our lawn or try to park your car anywhere. Don't do none of that shit. If you don't call me and your daddy, you're not getting in this house. You're not getting in this house. We already planned what we're going to do with their rooms. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Okay? You understand? You got to make time for your husband. These kids will leave. They will leave you and they have to go and do their own life. You understand? They have to go and build their own families. And so now you have alienated your husband. When he come in the house, he don't even look at you. He don't even look at you. I want my husband to come in the house and say, baby, I want to talk to you. Can we talk in the laundry room? You know what I'm saying? Can we talk in the laundry room? Turn on the wash machine and the dryer. You know what I'm saying? I want the neighbors to hear us. Turn on the wash machine and the dryer. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit I'm be on. Okay? That's the type of shit I'm gonna be on. When you call me and your daddy, we out the country already. What you calling us for? We already left. Okay? We on Latunza right now. Why are you calling? Oh my, I just thought, no. You just thought what? You was going to drop those kids off at us? You thought no, we on vacation. We on vacation. Now, when we come back, we going to kiss the grandbabies and everything. But no, we on vacation. Okay? Don't call us on vacation. We'll call you. Okay? That's the type of shit you should be on. But what happens is that when these kids, they small, you giving them everything, okay? You're loving on them and everything. And you supposed to, as the mama, you supposed to love on them and everything because they your babies, right? But guess what? Those kids came from who? Who did they come from? Anybody know who the kids came from? Who the kids came from? Huh? Hey, Coco, who the kids came from? I'm just saying. Who the kids came from? Let's be clear. Who the kids came from? Okay? All right? The man carries the seed of life. The man carries the seed of life. Those kids came from him. So, of course, you know that he wants you to love his babies, of course, but you're supposed to love him too. Actually, let me share something with you. You're supposed to love your husband more than you love the kids. Is that nasty? Is that nasty? You know what our kids had said to us one day? They said, Mama, who's your favorite? Ricky, how are you, baby? I was just talking about you a few minutes ago, about the table. and dressing the table. Shout out to Ricky Williams. Y'all get in here and like and subscribe to Ricky Williams on IG and also on YouTube, baby. Now, this is nasty. But don't be mad with me when I say this, okay? Don't be mad. You supposed to love the husband more than you love the kids. The kids came from him. If it wasn't for him, the kids wouldn't be here. Let's be clear. He carries the seed of life. Now, mama, we know you incubate the baby. Don't get mad with me. Don't get mad with me. But let's understand this. Those babies will go off. They will build their family. You love your babies. I love mine. Okay, I love my babies. They all look like their daddy. They all got different looking faces, but they all got features like their daddy. Okay? I love them with all my heart. But they get in there and they say, Mama, you, who your favorite? I say, ain't none of y'all. I can't stand none of y'all. They start laughing, right? So the baby one day said, Mama, I know who you love more than you love us. You love Daddy more. I told the baby, ding, 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 ding. She said, Mama. I said, yes, I love your daddy more. I can't replace your daddy. I can replace you, though. If I got your daddy, I can replace you. Those kids looked at me. They was like, Mama. I said, yes. You know, when me and your daddy get in here by his bar or something like that, I could replace one of y'all. Yeah. They looked at me. They said, Mama, how dare you? I said, yes. Mama and Daddy can replace one of y'all. I can't replace your daddy. You know what I'm saying? I can't replace him. Okay? I love this man. I was biting him this morning. I think I had threw the pillow on his face a couple of times. I don't know. We were just fighting for no reason. Okay? I don't even know. It's war. Once we get up, it's war. It's not even a peaceful get up. It's war. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I like it though. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to you. Okay, I like it. Okay, let's war. Okay. Sometimes war leads to peace. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get to the next foolery of the day. Okay. Now, when I heard this Caucasian brother say this, behind the bear, this is the content. This broke my heart because a lot of women don't understand the cross that men bear. Let's get up here. Only why I take heed is talking to y'all like this is because I want you to understand the stuff that your husband go through too. Because we always have women content creators that will get in here and talk to you about, what the wife goes through. You know what I'm saying? But we never talk about what the stuff that men really go through. We never talk about that. So listen to what this brother said. Now, this was deep, too. Y'all get ready. This is what it was.
What do you wish more women knew about how men operated? There's 10,000 times more going on inside the head of a man than you have any idea. He's carrying burdens that you don't have a clue about. And he don't know how to express them. And he don't know what to do about it. And he figures if he puts it out there and communicates it, he's just going to be shot down, called a fool, called weak. So he carries it inside. And you have no clue the burdens and the hell that most men are carrying inside and not even showing you. I wish more women understood that.
But we'll never understand that. Because once a man come and tell his deepest, darkest secret, we'll turn it on him and hurt him with it. Most wives know the secret of breaking their husband. Take heed, know the secret of breaking my husband. Most women, y'all know the secret of breaking your husband. I ain't lying. Most of y'all know the secret of breaking your husband. But you know what the blessing is? That's the blessing. That you never do it. Most of y'all know the secret of breaking him. But the blessing is to never do it. The secrets that he tell you that's deep and embedded in him, That means he trusts you enough to tell you. Most men won't tell you what's going on inside. They just keep it. This is why they pass away before us. The stress of holding the weight of the world on his shoulders. When he comes home, you're supposed to be his peace. When the world has beat him up outside, you're supposed to be his peace. When he comes in from a hard day, you're supposed to be there and go and immediately hug him, kiss him, bite him, whatever you want to do to your husband at that time when he get in the house. You're supposed to be his peace. You're supposed to break that rock that's on his back when he gets in the house. Because he know the next day he has to go out and carry that rock again. So we not supposed to get in here and argue with him and have a whole war with him when he enters the house. Is that nasty? Did I go too hard? I don't give a damn. I don't care. Okay? I don't care if you're mad. That's the uncomfortable truth. You are supposed to be his peace. Stop letting content creators tell you you're not supposed to be his peace. He's supposed to have his own peace. Not when the world is tearing him down. Not when the world is beating him up and telling him he ain't shit. He ain't gonna never be shit. He never was shit. Do you know how many times the world beat men up of every color, but black men get it the worst? But they get beat up. Every man, every color, they get beat up. But black men get it the worst. And when they come home, they need you to be their peace. Good morning, Malik. How are you? Phyllis, how you doing? 60, I see you in my chat. Thank you for subscribing, baby. But you're supposed to be his peace. Stop letting the sisterhood tell you. You understand that, oh no, he's supposed to have his own peace. Not when the world been telling him all types of bull crap all day. And then he comes home and have to deal with more foolery. You supposed to be his peace. I don't care if you start biting your husband. Take heed is quick. I will bite my husband real quick on his face. I like to bite him on his neck, his arm, everything. Sometimes I get his leg. I aggravate him because I want him to know that I like to aggravate him. That's just me. Okay? That's just me. Sometimes I will go and kiss him all over his face for no reason. He'll be looking at me like, please, why? I said, because I want to be your trouble. I want to aggravate you. This is my job, okay? This is my job, okay? To aggravate you on a daily basis, okay? I don't know what you did to Yahweh that you got this big fat wife. I don't know what you did, okay? You must have did something. But I like to aggravate you, okay? I just want to share that with you, okay? Just want to share that with y'all. Now, we're going to get to the main event. This is what this brother said right here. Let's get to the main event now. We about to close, baby. We about to close, baby. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also, donate to the page as well. I need those like buttons to get up, baby. I need those like buttons to get up, baby. All right? For the $5 super chat, Strong. I'm sorry, baby. I'm going to cut your name down. I'm going to cut your name down, okay? I do that to everybody. Don't get sad, okay? Strong gave me a $5 super chat. Teach those lost women. Oh, baby, I'm trying. Thank you so much for the donation. I greatly appreciate that. So I want y'all to hear what this brother said. Check out what he said.
She acts like a child. She's with a grown man. However, if she acts like a mother, she's with a boy. If she acts like a child, she's with a grown man. However, if she acts like a mother, she's with a boy. If
Now we gonna come back to that, but we gonna first shout out the super chats real quick. So Strong for the $5 super chat. Teach these lost women. Malik for the $10 super chat. Malik, thank you, baby. I appreciate you for taking time to donate to the channel. Honey, thank you so much. Now, I want to share this with you first. Now, Strong, this is for you, baby. I appreciate you for taking time. Here we go.
Independent woman. I have 2 master's degree and working on my PhD.
Have her bill independently separated from mine. Thank you.
An independent woman. I have 2 master's degree and working on my PhD.
Have her bill independently separated from mine. Thank you.
He said, have her bill independently separated from mine. Shout out to that AI content, okay? Because you know we got to be clear, it's AI. All right. Now, I want y'all to hear this. Now, Malik, this is no pun intended, but the UFC fighter said this. This is no pun intended, sir. Thank you for the $10 super chat. But I love what this brother said about his wife. Check this out.
What do you want next, my friend?
I've been gone for 2 weeks, so I want my wife next. It's gonna be a lot of ground and pounding. Ground and pounding. She know what it is. Fine that.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the beast, Derek Lewis. What do you want next, my friend?
I've been gone for 2 weeks, so I want my wife next. It's gonna be a lot of ground and pounding. Ground and pounding. She know what it is. Fine that.
Ladies and
So now for the people who didn't understand what this brother said, he said, I've been gone for 2 weeks away from my wife. He said, I want to take on my wife next. He said, please be advised there will be some grounding and pounding. Okay? He said, with her fine ass. Shout out to that UFC fighter. He was like, I've been away from her for 2 weeks. You understand? Grounding and pounding, baby. King Libra, how are you, honey? It's good to see you. Thank you. Okay? Malik, no pun intended, sir. No pun intended. So now y'all heard the main event, okay? This brother said that women, okay, who are married to men, okay, real men, he said, I don't know why we saying real men, but real men, okay, they act like children. And women who are married to boys, they act like his mother. So, I want to share something with you. A lot of y'all gonna be offended when I say this. But he right. He right. A woman who she always looked towards her husband for, let's break this down. A woman who always looked towards her husband for correction. She looks towards him for appreciation. She looks towards him for guidance. She looks towards him for just about anything, okay? Yeah, she respects her husband. So she knows her place. You remember back in the day, they said, like, know your place, and women would get offended, right? But this type of woman, she don't get offended. She don't get offended. She knows her place. Ain't that nasty? She know her place. Like, if my king turned around and told me, know your place, I wouldn't even get offended. I would fall back. I wouldn't even get offended. There's times where my king has been in the midst of a conversation with someone, and I wanted to say something, and my king would go like this. And then the brother would look at him and then look at me, and I would just slide off. Because what? He's telling me, My king had done that to me. And because I have so much respect for him and I understand the assignment, I know my place. Now, a lot of women, y'all might be offended by what I just said. That's your business. That's my husband. I don't care what you say. Okay? But the uncomfortable truth is a man has to lead in a marriage. If he doesn't lead, the marriage will fail. A lot of y'all women believe that you can lead a marriage, and when you lead, the marriage will be doomed to fail. I know that this is nasty, and I know some of y'all like, bitch, please. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Because a man is not destined to follow a woman. Is that nasty? Did I go too hard this morning? I'm just letting you know. A man is not destined to follow a woman. He's not. And that's why a lot of y'all have so much friction in your marriage. That's why a lot of y'all going through hell in your marriage, because there's a tug of war. Take heed did the tug of war too. For 2 years, I did the tug of war too. I was like, ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. That's because, you know, when you're not raised around your father, you act like that. Okay, so I do, you know, I got this and I got that, and I work for Port Authority and I make this much money and this and that. You ain't gonna tell me what to do. And I remember my king had said to me, there's only one person who wear the pants in this marriage. He said, I conquer you, you don't conquer me. You know, in that African tone, y'all know my husband Nigerian. So in that African tone, you know what I'm saying? And I looked at him, I was about to snap my neck. Yes. Malik said, I can sense the eye rolling and the teeth sucking through the phone. LOL, yes. My king said that to me. I looked at him, I said, how dare, I was ready. Like, what? He said, yes. You're not going to talk to me like you crazy. Why do Take Heed have so much respect for her husband? My husband picked me up on Baby Mama Lane up the street around the corner. Did I say it right? My husband picked me up on Baby Mama Lane up the street around the corner. I know where he picked me up from. And I gave him a bloodline. I know where this man picked me up at. And I gave him people that look like him. My husband got his own people. I gave him people that look like him. Okay? The wine baby that had went left. We was over by the bar. She that's the wine baby. It wasn't supposed to be like that. We had did something and it had went left. Okay? But the other ones, yeah. But the wine baby, she was a surprise. Okay? But anyway, let me share something with y'all. Okay, let me share something with y'all. Good morning, Lost in Translation Podcast. How are you, sir? It's good to see you. Guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to Lost in Translation Podcast, where the content is always fire and educational, baby. And while you in his chat, tell him Take Heed sent me. Okay? Now, the uncomfortable truth is, let's be clear. When a woman when she knows that her husband holds her accountable when she do foolery, she knows that her husband is going to ask some questions, she ain't gonna do dumb shit. She not gonna do dumb shit. But when she believes she's over the husband, she's gonna do whatever she wanna do, and the husband ain't gonna be able to correct her. And you know what? This false ideology that because I make more than my husband, some of y'all get in here, I make more than my husband, I could do what I want to do. First of all, being the head and being the covering ain't got nothing to do with how much money he makes. That's the thing y'all mess up on. A man of substance and a man with a king mindset ain't got nothing to do with how much money he makes. That's that false ideology that y'all been running with for years. That foolery right there. Because let me share something with you. In marriage, Finances go up and down. One can make more than the other one can make more than that one too. Finances go up and down. Okay? So because your husband finances done went down for a year or something like that, so that make you the head honcho and shit? No, it don't, bitch. No, it don't. Take heed here to tell you it don't. He's still the husband. You still supposed to follow him. I'm not going to get in here and tell you like these other content creators tell you, oh, because you make more than him, you get to tell him what to do. No, no, no. Because just let's be clear. If some nonsense happened in the house, who do you call? Who do you call if some foolery happened in the house? Who are you calling? Is it you because you said you the head now? Huh? Is somebody get in the house? Is it you that's going to take care of the people downstairs? Because you the head, right? That's that false ideology y'all got going on here, okay? That's the uncomfortable truth. Let me share something with you. I never said marry a man that doesn't have a game plan. Let's understand that. I never said that. I never said marry a man that is lazy. I never said that. Marry a man who is ready to do the work. Marry the man who is ready to put you in a kingdom. And I didn't say that you living in a mansion. A kingdom can be a house. It can be a 1-bedroom house. It could be a condo. But it's something that you own together. I don't care. I don't care. I'm letting you know. Stop letting these content creators fool y'all, because what's happening is they walking y'all out of your blessing. They walking a lot of y'all women out of y'all blessing. Y'all heard Dr. Cheyenne? She in a situationship for 5 years. Alleged. I don't want to get sued. I ain't got no money. She's in a situationship for 5 years. Where they do that at, baby? You spinning the block for 5 years? Any woman that get in here and talk about men all the time, and it ain't nothing good, she eating pussy. I want you to know that. Take heed, told you. Alleged, I don't want to get sued, but that's the take on it. You hear what I'm saying? Now I gotta go. Much love to y'all all. I had a wonderful day, okay? I had a wonderful day aggravating y'all ass. I gotta go, okay? Much love to you all. I got some things to do today, okay? Yes, honey. Yes, I got to go. Now, God willing, I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll be back in here to bother y'all tomorrow, okay? Charlie said, please don't go. Charlie, now, don't start trouble, Charlie. You know I love you, girl. Don't start trouble now, okay? I got to go, y'all, okay? Now, much love to everybody. Y'all be safe, okay? Now, listen. If you like the content, donate to the channel, okay? Cash App, Venmo is available. Super Chat is available as well, okay? If you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubandraxfashion.com. Mercari, POSHMARK, eBay. The links are in our bio. If you want to buy merch, scroll to the top of the page. You will see Shop or Store if you're interested, okay? Much love to y'all all. Everybody be safe. And God willing, I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? Take heed to the message, everybody.